Peace, love, and light, Taurus-Gemini, Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your Sagittarius season energy check-in reading. I am super excited to bring this reading out to you all. I hope it finds you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support of my channel, on the Instagram page. I truly appreciate it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into our prayer. If you're new here, please read through the description box. It's going to have everything you need to know to get the most out of my readings. And you can pray along with me, do your own prayers, or have a moment of silence. So choose what works for you, and let's get started. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all Archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective for their Sagittarius season energy check-in reading. I thank you so much for grounding us all in our own energies and frequencies and opening us up to the most important messages based in truth, light, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, abundance, ascension, personal development, joy, and happiness of the Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective. Divine ancestors and archangels, I thank you so much for covering us in your love, light, and mercy, for speaking to us through signs, synchronicities, and dreams, for lifting us up in strength and courage every single day, and for walking with us not only in this lifetime but beyond it. We love you and we thank you for your presence, and so it is. Alrighty, Taurus, let's get into your reading. Okay. Oh, come on now. Put these over here. All right, let's see what cosmic energy you are connecting with for Sag season. Alrighty. That came out a lot quicker than I thought. All right, the first card that flipped up here was Chiron and healing. So this is a season of healing for you. Chiron is connected to Sagittarius. It's also connected to Leo, I believe. But very powerful energy healing here. Okay, so healing is an option for you or available to you during this season. Yeah, you also have the 8th house Scorpio energy, endings and beginnings. Healing takes on the vibration of 8, right? Which talks about abundance, talks about infinity, talks about the unification of your lower nature and your higher nature, okay? The 8th house, so another 8 showing up here with the vibration of 32, breaking down to a 5. So there's going to be a lot of changes here that are going to offer healing to you, Taurus, okay? Look, you got sun and spirit here. Wow, vibration of 1. So this is like a lot of healing your self-image, healing your sense of pride, I just heard for some of you. Maybe coming back into a more confident energy or a confident presentation of self here with the sun energy and spirit. Really healing some parts of your spirit that maybe have been misaligned for a little while here, okay? So bringing in some endings to begin anew. Okay, a lot of transformation happening. Okay, so powerful, powerful healing energy. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay, we are going to get into a new tarot deck here on my channel, the Orion Tarot deck. It's created by Ambi Sun. They're absolutely gorgeous illustrations, and I'm super excited to share them with you. All right, let's look into this Chiron and healing energy. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Taurus-Gemini cuspers need to know about Chiron and healing for Sagittarius season? Okay. All right. First 3 cards out. One that wanted to flip over here was the 2 of Cups. So this could be healing relationships, healing connections, healing friendships here, okay, or just healing whatever you are tethered to, okay? So there might be some sort of, they keep saying connections. So there's certain connections in your life here, Taurus, that need a lot of healing, okay? That if you're open to it, if you're willing, that you can actually move forward and really dig deep into to find a deeper sense of resonance with those that you love, those that you're connected to, those that you care for, okay? Yeah, we also have the 7 of Wands. So this is maybe you being a little bit defensive towards this healing, okay? These might be connections that have an air of defensiveness to them, okay? Maybe you are estranged from these people, from these places, or from a community, okay? That it's time to actually put your guards down here and really dig into building, again, a deeper sense of connection and resonance with whatever that is for you. Wow, you have Temperance here. Look at that beautiful energy, a lot of green. So really tapping into your heart chakra is going to be important for you this Sag season in order to facilitate this healing that's needed within your connections. Okay, the Two of Cups. And what's interesting is Temperance talks about a balance between two energies. So this is almost like double confirmation, Taurus, Gemini, cuspers, that this is a season of really reconciling maybe your differences, right? Maybe reconciling some sort of defensive energy or just some guarded energy that you might have with those that you love or those you're in connection with. But ultimately, there's a lot of balance available to you this season, okay, with Temperance. If you're new to chakras, make sure you check out the bottom of the description box. It's going to have a quick reference guide for the 7 main chakras and tell you a little bit more about what that heart chakra is all about, okay? Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What does Taurus Gemini need to know about the 8th house and endings and beginnings? Okay, can I get one more? What does Taurus Gemini cuspers need to know about endings and beginnings? All right, I got 2 more. All right, so the 2 that flipped up right in the deck here is the Fool, right? So again, I love that. Endings and beginnings here, right? So here's the Fool, an opportunity to have a new start, a new beginning within these connections, within these 2 of Cups situations that you are a part of, okay? Yeah, taking the leadership role in that effort. All right, so it feels like Taurus, it's kind of up to you to really lead this healing effort, really lead whatever relationships or connections that need some mending, to take charge in that and be a little courageous and maybe even a little bold in how you go about that, okay? Because with this Aries energy with the Fool, it's like really needing to kind of step out on faith and lead with kind of a bold and open heart is what they're just telling me. Lead with a bold and open heart. Taurus Gemini, you definitely want to check out the Taurus reading that I just did. You might find some additional information, okay, right? So you have the Knight of Wands here, beautiful dolphin energy, okay? Very playful, very excited energy. This might be the energy that's kind of needing to possibly have a new beginning. Yeah, because this is going to go on top of the Fool. So this is how the divine wants you to approach this new beginning within your connections, within your partnerships, okay? With this Knight of Wands energy that's very fun, very playful, all right? Maybe a little spontaneous as well. Maybe Taurus, maybe what pulled you in these connections apart or maybe put you in that guardedness of the 7 of Wands or defensiveness was that it got a little monotonous, is what I'm telling you. It got a little routine. So the divine is kind of telling you to take the leadership on getting a little creative here with how you go about these new beginnings, okay? To maybe bring about a spirit of fun and playfulness, okay? Especially with that Lion and the Leo energy. You also have the Devil here, okay? Not to be afraid, not to be fearful, but this just shows us where our shadow work is, okay? Where we really need to pay attention to as far as attachments go, as far as negative thinking goes, as far as fears and illusions. So in contrast to this King of Wands energy, right, with that Lion, no fear, all courage is what I just heard. No fear, all courage, Taurus, okay? So it feels like this Devil energy is coming to an end. That might be what's offering this new beginning, okay? This could also just be a notification and kind of a moment of warning and maybe awareness that you don't take the Knight of Wands energy or that playful energy too far. Like, don't get too dark with it. There's a need to have a sense of compassion, especially with the Lion here, okay? There's a need to be very in tune with these partnerships, with the people you're connected with, so that you're not overdoing the fiery energy, right? That you're not overdoing the playfulness or maybe playing where it's not appropriate to play. That's just what's coming through here, okay? But I do feel like you are coming into a deeper mastery and a deeper understanding of what it takes to build relationships, Taurus, what it takes to actually foster and nurture relationships. So just be mindful of your tendencies and maybe of your ways of the past and make sure that you're putting those to rest, because there is a new beginning here, okay? There's definitely a new beginning here that I feel like the divine really wants you to take advantage of, but in the proper way. So you'll know what that means for you if this resonates, okay? Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What do Taurus Gemini cuspers need to know about sun energy for Sag season? Okay, thank you. So the 2 cards that flipped out, you have the Page of Cups here, okay? Again, offering a new emotional connection to your image, okay? Like your first mask that you wear, the self that you present. That's that sun energy. Maybe even finding new connections to your spiritual energy, all right? Building a new emotional understanding around what your spirit is, how it likes. Like, I just feel this deeper sense of attunement, right? With who you are as a spirit. Thank you, Divine, for the words. And really offering yourself a new beginning and a new chance to explore what that feels like. So again, with the Fool energy, endings and beginnings, it's like starting fresh and starting anew. This could also be whomever is in this 2 of Cups connection with you, or multiple 2 of Cups connections, right? 2 of Cups is not always romantic. It could just be kindred spirits. So soulmates, friendships, family members, right? That you really feel called to mend relationships with. Or mend the energy between you two, okay? There's a need to really offer your cup, or someone might be coming and offering their cup to you, Taurus. So you want to be open and you want to be ready for that, because I do feel like it's very important that you are open, okay? We also have the 7 of Pentacles, so definitely these are connections that have maybe you've been invested in for a while, or you've put a lot of energy into, especially with this sun. You feel very spiritually connected to this connection, or these connections, or this community, okay? Because you've invested so much time. So there's a need to kind of come from a different space within your heart, approach it from a different place within your heart, and maybe be open to others kind of having a change of heart in the situation as well. So where maybe the other person might be kind of guarded or defensive towards you, allowing that energy to be, but still remaining in that Page of Cups energy, where you're open to learn, you're kind of open to hear what they have to say, you're open to receive what they have to give, and you are also able to articulate and give what you have, if that makes sense, okay? We do have a King of Pentacles, so this is definitely you here, Taurus, showing up in your energy. Very, very strong here. I just got this word, don't be stubborn. Again, like try very hard, Taurus, Gemini, to not be too stubborn around what others feel towards you, or what other messages might be coming from these 2 of Cups connections, okay? It's really important to keep an open mind here, to be open to what they have to say, to kind of meet them heart to heart. That is also what that 2 of Cups is about. It's about 2 hearts kind of meeting and coming together to create something very beautiful, or to create something new. So I do feel like whatever is being expressed to you, Taurus, it's coming from a genuine place within someone's heart, or within their heart, or from a community space, right? It's coming from a place of care. And so there's a need to not be stubborn around your investment in this situation, right? I feel like some of you might be looking for the other persons or the other peoples to maybe start the investment process before you fully give. Be mindful of that. Again, that could be that need for control with this devil energy, okay? Or maybe you operating out of fear. So there's a need to be very aware of that. But ultimately, I do feel like there's this sense of like needing to take the lead in a non-stubborn way. And again, with the King of Wands here, with the Lion, it's needing to have a sense of compassion for the situation, and maybe letting go of grudges that might be there. Again, letting your defensive down, letting your guard down, okay? There might be a wall here, Taurus, Gemini, cuspers, that you've maybe built, or someone built with you, and there's a need for patience. Yeah, the more and more that I deal with the Pentacle suit, or that it comes out in my readings, it's really starting to come out in this energy of needing to come from a space of gratitude for what you have tangibly. Okay, so if you have people who want to connect with you, Taurus, they want to mend, they want to forgive, to not take that for granted. Okay, there's something there, all right? So just pay attention to that maybe need for control here with the King of Pentacles. Pay attention to that need to dictate the outcome, or dictate how this new beginning works. So there's a need to be very flexible in your energy and in your approach to the mending of these connections here, all right? Let's go ahead and look into your angels and ancestor messages. Thank you so much, Divine. What messages does Taurus-Gemini have from their angels and their ancestors for Sag season? What messages does Taurus-Gemini have from their angels and their ancestors from Sagittarius season? What messages? Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Definitely check out that Taurus reading, okay? We have broken arrow that came out first, okay? So again, this is kind of telling me those broken connections, maybe even broken communication here, or just cut off energy or broken energy between you and these Two of Cups situations, okay? It says embrace the energy of peace. Yeah. There's a need to mend. There's a need to heal. All right. That's why Chiron's here. That's why it's an ending and beginning. So for some of you, there's a need to put an end to some sort of stubbornness around mending these connections. Others of you, that could be the energy coming towards you. People saying, okay, I'm sorry for being stubborn. I want to start over and I want to mend that energy between us. Okay. We have Spirit Fox. Okay. It says trust your talents in changing times. Okay. Again, where I was talking to you guys about the need for control with this devil energy, okay? Wanting to control the outcome, wanting to dictate how things go. There's a need to be flexible. Foxes are very quick on their feet. They're very clever, right? So when things kind of get a little twisty, a little turvy, or things aren't as smooth as they maybe expected it to, they're very adaptable. So there's a need to adapt here, Taurus-Gemini, okay? Really adapt your energy to be open and receptive. I'm not saying change who you are. I'm saying just adapt your energy to be a little less guarded, a little less stubborn, and maybe even for some of you, a little less communicative and to listen a little bit more is what I'm also getting. That might be the message that comes out of this Page of Cups. Someone wanting this new beginning to look like you listening to them more, or you just being more open to different ideas or a different outcome, okay? We also have Sky Father here. It says, trust the unknown. Again, your fear of the unknown might rule you or move you to be a little controlling in the situation, right? Not knowing how someone feels, not knowing what's going to be the outcome or the product or the end result, okay? Don't let that get you into that controlling nature, okay? Mind you, I am just the messenger. I am bringing forth what they're telling me. This is not coming from a space of criticism at all. There is no judgment here. We all have that control issues. They all come up for everybody. So this is just your lessons for Sag season, okay? But ultimately, what's coming, I do feel like, is better than what's been, Taurus-Gemini, but there's a need to really trust the communication that's coming. Some of you might connect with Eagle Spirit. It's air energy. So that Gemini aspect really coming in for you, okay? Just trust what's coming to you and trust the communication and the messages coming from this Page of Cups. All right, coming from those Two of Cups situations, okay? Because I do feel like if you can get into that vibration of being flexible, of being adaptable and being open, you can really bring a lot of healing and mending to these Two of Cups situations that are going to better support you and your future endeavors, all right? Alrighty, Taurus-Gemini cuspers, this has been your Sagittarius season energy check-in reading. I hope you found it helpful and insightful and filled with confirmation for what you might be going through this season, okay? If you resonated with any part of this reading, mind you, you don't have to resonate with it all. Only takes what feels right for you. But if anything felt right, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel, and it helps get this video out to your other tribe members out there in YouTube world. I will be posting these oracle cards on the Instagram page at Cusp of Roses. So if you want a closer look at them, if you would like to know some excerpts from the book to kind of aid in the messages that we pulled from the tarot, definitely check us out over there at Instagram, okay? Leave your favorite emojis under any post that resonate with you so that I know you're coming from YouTube, and I will see you all in our next reading. Namaste.